Welcome to the final day of the 12 days of keto.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos, obviously.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos and we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics, and then every Monday, we go live on Keto on the Couch, where we just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way, every single time I'm not the weirdest person dressed, you'll be alerted to it.
I just want to start off this live stream with saying we are not doctors or nurses
Obviously.
or any kind of health professional.
We're professionals at all.
We are not professional in any manner. I'm wearing an abominable snowman costume.
Aw, I think you're adorable.
Okay, today's the final day of 12 days of keto. No sponsor today. We are simply picking the winner from the Keto Chow sponsored yesterday. Now, we will give you guys a little while to head on over to yesterday's live stream to enter in to win either the first place prize,
Yep.
which is the Elite Bundle
Ooh.
worth about $200, or second place, it's been a long day, prize, which is the Premier Bundle or Premium
And that ain't
Bundle.
nothing to sneeze at.
Nope, that's got a $100 value. Now, I do want to start off saying we did not yet hear from the third and second place prize winners yesterday. Which, do you want to say those names real quick?
Yes, I do. And I also want to alert everybody that it is 4 days until Christmas. In fact, I understand it was 3 days and now less than 6 hours from Christmas.
Nice.
Okay, so
third place,
barely begun,
which is for the ice cream bundle. It is the ice cream mug with a spoon and some Keto Chow that we handpicked that I think makes some of the best Keto Chow ice creams.
And then number 2 was Leanne, Nebraska.
And that is for the
Chow
December Chow Club box, including a playing deck cards or a deck of playing cards with Chris Bear as the Joker. I can't talk
I know. Do you want me to do all the talking?
No, I'm good. It has been a long day. So today, Anthony and I pulled up the entire family room floor and we replaced all the wet boards.
There was a lot.
We put it back down. We painted all the moldings. We started getting our sound panels up. Last night, we got the sliding door on, the barn door on.
It may just be Christmas. We might pull
this room,
Christmas
other
off.
than the granite, will be done.
Christmas is a powerful motivator.
You know what? Yesterday and today just proved to me that when we are under the gun,
it's almost better. Don't even say that.
Done. We've learned that a long time ago.
Yeah.
You ever have somebody call you about 20 minutes before they're going to show up at your house and say, hey, I'm on the way over and your house is a disaster?
It gets clean, lickety split.
I have never seen our house get so clean. I've actually said in the past that I wish people would just say, I'm coming over right now, more often, because we'll clean our bathrooms, we'll clean the wind. Not that we're dirty, but it's the things that you kind of put off because you're super busy, and then all of a sudden,
you got to get it done.
50 loads of laundry are washed.
Somebody's going to see my bathroom. I used to love when John Paul would say, I love when we host Connect groups, because for that season that we're doing Connect groups once a week, our house is always clean. It's like, is that what we think? We did get mail.
We did get mail.
We got mail.
Let me finish saying that. So we have not heard from those 2 winners. If we do not hear from them by our Thursday night live stream at 8:30 p.m. on Thursday, we are going to pick new winners.
Yeah.
Also, we're missing one of the winners for the Keto Brick, for a week's supply of Keto Brick. We only got one, and I already talked to Crystal, and that is already being mailed out. They had asked for chocolate peanut butter, which just came back in stock with so right in time. Chocolate peanut butter comes back in stock, and the next day somebody wins a week's supply of chocolate peanut butter. How awesome is that?
It was good timing.
So we're having coffee. Tire Pot has 2 tablespoons of butter and a snickerdoodle keto chow.
And this is a 2 and 2 today. We had coffee this morning and coffee now.
But it's the only thing we've had all day.
And it's the only thing we've had because there's just been so much to do.
Speaking of that, I was so busy with Anthony trying to hang the sound panels. And we've staggered them. You're going to see what the room looks like when we're done.
Yeah.
But we're staggering them, and they're a little bit of a pain to hang because, you've got to get them level.
Perfect.
They're going all the way around the room, and some are higher than others. And so you're trying to level them out and get them right. And so I said to Rachel, I don't have time to make dinner. I need you to do me a favor, and I need you to make the Keto Chili. And boy, you pulled it out, man. And we modified the recipe so you couldn't even follow the recipe. We didn't put any peppers in it. We didn't put any onions in there. We doubled the pork, and instead of just 6 slices of bacon, Rachel threw the entire pack in there.
Because why not?
And it is delicious.
Thank
We're going to be eating some of that later on today.
Helped.
Do you want to get into the comments? Oh, yes. You wanted to open mail.
Yeah, well, let's see the comments first.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to kind of fast forward to after we've started here.
Ho, ho, ho.
Brian want to know any predictions on what they're going to be wearing.
Something completely normal, obviously. Something you would never be embarrassed to take us out to a fancy dinner place.
Pam said Shauna, when she was born, she was one of 6 in the U.S. with the disease she had. Told us she would die before 6 years old. She was 52 when she passed.
Wow.
That is amazing.
That is incredible.
Awesome. Yep. Becky is here. Hubs is wrapping the last of the presents.
I heard my mom came down to just kind of check out what was going on, and she was like, we need bows. Do you have bows? I think Steven needs bows.
Lady Smith said, it's a rare thing for me to leave Ken Berry's live stream, but hey, love this drive. Sorry that we are live streaming. I thought you were live streaming later on.
I'm sorry.
But, we've got to go by the times that we're available. We do try to avoid overlapping some of the major live streams, but tonight we just could not help it.
Couldn't do it.
Yep. Let's see. Deb said to Becky, we will miss the 12 days.
Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. We know this is a crazy season, and the fact that you've made time to share your holidays with us, it means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We don't take it for granted.
Yeah. Lisa said, hey, 2KK family, I'm new to the channel and I'm glad to catch my first live.
Welcome, Lisa.
Now, Lisa, we do live stream every Thursday
at
8:30 p.m. Eastern time, as well as Keto on the Couch live on Mondays at 10 a.m.
I'm excited.
Let's see. Little Mama said, hello, 2KK family, a snowy 10 inches.
10 inches, or is that 10 degrees? 10.
Is it 10?
I think it's 10
maybe
degrees.
Maybe it's 10 degrees. Well, she said snowy, so.
Wow.
Let's see. Cool Kid Keto said, hey, cool kids and 2KK family. Happy holidays, y'all, from Texas.
Well, hello and welcome.
Yeah. Synergy said, happy 13th day. We've had
lucky 13.
A gray and rainy day here in usual sunny Florida. The cold front means 70 degrees for Christmas. That is almost like snow today.
It counts.
Yeah, I was out driving today. I had to go pick up moldings and stuff like that. And it was... You want to say the skies look like snow?
Yes.
But the temperature was warm.
It was.
And it was really windy.
It was really muggy. And I actually brought my umbrella into Publix. I had to make a Publix run. And on my way out, I go, oh, good. My umbrella worked. And it cracked up a guy that was driving in or walking in because it wasn't raining.
Right.
Because if you bring your umbrella, it never rains. Yeah. If you don't have an umbrella, it pours.
Sherry said, love the Ralphie pink bunny suit, Rachel.
Thank you. Is that one of your favorite movies? Are you a Christmas Story fan?
Renee said, Joe dressed up.
Yes, he did.
Adrian said, I called it. I said Joe was going to dress up today.
We got better late than never. You pulled it out at the end.
Rachel came home from the staff meeting and said she volunteered me to play Santa Claus on Friday.
Well, we have a really good Santa Claus.
He grows his beard for like 6 months. He's really good.
He is such a good Santa Claus that he's actually been flown into Macy's in New York.
Scam likely.
To be their Santa. So I'm like, that's a pretty awesome, and he happens to be a dad of one of the youth leaders. So of course, they get first dibs on him. So we're hoping, but we are back up, Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus.
Lady Smith said, yay. Don't shoot your eye out.
Don't shoot your eye out. There was a little girl that said, do you know what I want for Christmas, Miss Rachel? And I was like, what? And she said, a BB gun, a red rocket, the 34 BB gun. I was like, oh, you'll shoot your eye out. And she just laughed. She wondered if I would get the joke.
Sabrina said, I hate that I can't watch the live tonight. We are attending a Christmas service for those are grieving because of a physical loss of a loved one or issues of relationship deaths. I will watch it when I get home.
Well, it's nice to see you, though, Sabrina.
Deb said you are professional entertainment.
Okay. I'll take that. And we're entertainment with an I, too, because we're off even for entertainment purposes.
Fran said, wow, Rachel, how did you convince Joe to put that costume on? I actually have a couple of these onesies.
Yeah, this wasn't something I bought today.
This
was his.
The ones that I have are actually not Christmas. Like I have a big bowl one.
Yeah.
And I have another one. Anthony has Ted.
Yes.
And one year I dared him to wear it out, and he did. He wore it.
He took it to the mall.
What mall did we go to?
Coral Square.
No, we went to Boca.
Oh, the
Boca
fancy
Town
mall.
Center Mall.
You're right.
And he went in and tried to shop for a Tesla.
Yeah.
I'm like, I cannot believe you're walking through the mall like this. He's like, you dared me.
It was a proud moment. Again, that is my kid. It does not matter whose blood is running through his veins. That's a Rachel move right there.
Sue said, yay, Joe, I bet you guys are going to be hot. I am hot right now because I forgot to lower the air conditioner. And it was I had it low today because the door was opening and closing, opening and closing. And then it resets itself to what I like to keep it at. And I forgot to lower it back down. It's not too hot. 74 degrees is a comfortable temperature.
You know what? There is no disagreement coming out of me today because you got so much done in the house.
I did.
You did.
I got so much done tonight.
You get all of the lovins.
I get good lovin'.
Good lovin'. And none of the criticism at all.
Deb said the hat doesn't reflect it, but I can spell.
Aw.
Oval said, I'm going to miss talking to you every night. I hope everyone has a blessed rest of the season.
We're going to miss you too. I'm really glad that we still have Thursday coming up this week.
That's right.
We're not even done with this week. We get to hang out with everybody even closer to Christmas.
Yeah. Hoofin said, well, heck, our reception at the barn is sketchy. You will be done by the time it catches up. But still, great evening, everyone. You are full of so much cuteness.
You guys are full of cuteness.
Caboodle Bry said, good evening, 2KK family. Ear hustling on the way home.
Ear hustling.
Glenna said, did Anthony get his tires fixed? Yes. So what ended up happening was he didn't have bad tires. He dented the rims, and he dented them pretty badly.
Now you wish you hit the tire.
So what ended up happening, we were going to order brand new rims online. They were going to be about $140 per rim. Problem was they said that it's 5-day shipping, but Anthony's still waiting for sneakers he ordered from Puma in California.
I'm waiting for a purse.
And he ordered those on December 5th.
That is a gift for someone. And in October, we ordered it.
And won't be here till January. So he opted to not buy new rims, and instead we found a local guy who repairs rims, and they did. It took him a day, but he was able to get them back into shape, but there was a hairline crack, so they had to do some welding on them. Cost them more money than buying new rims,
right.
But he got his car back. I mean, heck, you don't want to not have your car during the Christmas season. He's got to go shopping.
Yes.
He's got Christmas parties and youth ministry and all that stuff.
He's got to take his girl out on a date.
You know what? Whatever it costs, he didn't have an accident.
Yes.
Right? He's not in the hospital. He didn't have any issues. Oh, a signer from lacrosse.
I am one happy bunny.
Yeah. So whatever it is, it is. Heather said, I was expecting to see you both in onesies.
Oh, good. You totally nailed it.
Little Mama said, when I asked my kids to clean, they said, who's coming?
Okay, so I'm not alone because that is exactly what I get from my children. I have a feeling these.
Shauna said, I can't stop giggling because Joe is in a onesie.
That's awesome.
Carrie said, Joe is so abominable.
He is.
Lynn said, Rachel, did you dye your hair?
I did not.
I think it's just the way the color, the lights are reflecting right now.
Yeah.
It is.
It does look a little
bit darker
brown today.
Yeah.
Do I have mood hair? Is that what it is?
Sherry said, who is the second winner for the keto brick? I don't think you have your book around here, do you? I don't remember who the person is.
Do you remember who the first person was?
I can look on my email real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
At who I told. Let's see. I gotta look and see what I said to Crystal.
I can't remember off the top of my head who the.
Okay. I gotta expand that and go to sent. And let's see. The person who I did hear from was Bridget. So the other person is...
It's not Heath. So it's Catherine Mahone.
Yeah. So we have not heard from that
Catherine Mahone. Paging Dr. Catherine Mahone.
Are you sure? Did you not write down the other person?
There she is right there.
Okay. But is that day 5?
No, it was just the order of it.
Oh, okay. Lollies 3.
I know Heath didn't do keto brick.
No.
Yeah, no, the rest of them.
Heath won Chuck 0.
Yes.
Which they said they were sending that out.
Awesome.
We'd have to go back and watch to double check.
Right.
Heather said, keto chili, I don't put any veggies in mine, but I put in all different meats in it.
All the meats.
Yep. Shauna said, I'm late today, but I made it.
I'm glad you did. And you know what? I feel like super blessed. I found some cream cheese today.
I did too.
Heavy whipping cream.
I did too.
And ricotta cheese.
I needed the ricotta cheese. They didn't have any in Sam's Club. Sam's Club, though, can you believe this? 400 pounds of beef, or I think we're down to about 380 because we've eaten a lot of beef.
Are you seriously counting it?
I don't know. I know we've eaten a lot of beef. We've been eating almost 2 pounds a day.
I am not giving a countdown of it.
So, but I was in Sam's Club and they had the pre-made burgers, the fresh beef, not the frozen ones. The pre-made burgers, it was normally like $3.25 a pound, and the package was $12.99. It was like just a little bit over 4 pounds, and they were doing $5 off a package.
What?
So
that is crazy.
I'm buying some of these burgers. Yes, I have a bunch of ground beef, but they're made, and that'll get us through the rest of the week because we made Keto Chili today. So you put that on top of the burger. But how do you not walk away from, how do you walk away from like burgers? I think there's 8 burgers in there for $7, and each burger is almost a half a pound. Like, that's a deal.
For $1.
I would have bought more, but people were like fighting over it. Like,
really?
I grabbed one.
It was like the Cabbage Patch Dolls fight?
I have a lot of beef. You know what? I'm going to get another one. I can't walk away from this deal. It was one of the Rachel, it's free. I got to have it even though we don't need it.
Like the charity cat.
And as I went to get the other one, someone snatched it out of my hand. It was the last one. But people were like hustling and grabbing it.
They actually took it out.
Yeah, as I was reaching down to grab it, she reached in and grabbed it. They had a lot of beef on sale. Like, they were doing $20 off. I don't know if all the Sam's Club were doing it. They were doing $20 off of prime rib roast and $10 off if you bought the choice rib roast.
I can't even...
And off any package. So what you do is you find the smallest package.
I can't even imagine what I would cut off another person for. Like, there isn't a parking space I would cut somebody off for. There isn't something I would ever snatch out of anyone's hand. Like, there's just no way I could do that.
Oh, Lady Smith said Ken posted his after yours. So you're good. I'll watch it later again and again and again.
Yay!
Joanna's here, said, hello, everyone. I forgot about this live. Dr. Barry's doing a live too.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry. Susie said, yay, finally caught you live, even a little late. You both look adorable in your outfits.
Thanks, Susie.
Deb said, what is most likely the temperature going to be when we are in Orlando in the middle of February?
Hot.
It's not going to be hot.
Dress in layers.
This is Florida.
Then you're safe.
It is hard to predict. On average, our winter temperatures are mid 60s, 70 during the night, and in the 70s during the day.
Yes.
But we do get the occasional cold front coming in. And we get some nights that drop into the 50s down here in South Florida. Orlando is usually 5 to 10 degrees colder than we are.
So if you are coming to Orlando for a theme park by any chance, and you wake up that morning and you find like, oh no, it's cold and I didn't bring enough cold stuff. I will say there is a Target that is very close to the parks that is awesome and has every type of like sweatshirt and stuff that's all like themed out to whatever park you're visiting.
There's Costco's and everything up there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that Target is really, really good. So if you have to pick up something, in fact, one time we went, remember we had all the boys with us, And we thought, oh my Lord, it's going to be a fortune to have to, because it was a total surprise cold snap.
I remember that.
And we bought sweatshirts and sweatpants. It was just like Hanes brand, but it was only like $6 per article of clothing. And we're able to outfit the whole entire family pretty cheaply in a pinch.
Mm-hmm. Vicky said, I had an unexpected free day, so I turned into a kitchen day. I made
Aw.
mayo, blueberry jam, brownies, and 2 loaves of egg white bread,
How
all low carb.
nice. That's good.
Diana said, I ain't getting nothing for Christmas. I ain't been nothing but good. I ain't getting nothing for Christmas because I didn't win anything. I still love you anyway.
Well, Diana, there's still time.
That's right.
Maybe tonight is your night.
Yep.
Tonight
Kim
is
said,
your night, bro.
You two are so precious. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I'll join you in the new year for BBBE and Keto
Thanks
Chow.
so much, Kim.
Fabric Prixie said, gotta ask, do you wear these cute outfits at Halloween? You sure have lots of cute costumes. I don't usually dress up. I have for the last 2 years. Yeah, for the last 2 years, I have
dragged into it.
I never used to dress up, and you know why? Because I was fat.
Yeah,
right?
We didn't really.
I never wanted to draw attention to my fatness, and the only things that you could find are things that accentuate your fatness.
Yeah, well, because I could never. I'm kind of the same. I honestly have to say, at least it built up our creativity because I never could fit into a standard costume. I remember when Slap-a-Stick Keto talked about like it being a victory that he was able to participate in Halloween and fit into his, I believe it was the Spider-Man costume. I totally thought that too, because when I could fit into a standard adult, it was so upsetting when it was like, well, this is a one size fits all costume. It wasn't.
Right.
I mean, I was an adult, but I could not fit into the costume. So, I mean, it got me creative as far as, because I still wanted to participate in Halloween. And so I would, make a costume, but it was a super victory when we could wear costumes.
Well, it's like me. People ask, why do you wear skinny jeans? Because I can.
We don't really care if what we wear is appropriate or not.
Right.
When I was in my 20s, I could not fit into any of the clothes that a 20-year-old would wear. So what that I'm in my 40s and I will wear what I please.
For the first 12 years, 11 years of our marriage, my clothes were pretty much basketball shorts. Why?
Basketball
because
shorts.
They expand.
Yeah.
And you don't have to face what size you are.
Yeah. So the fact that you can wear like cargo shorts or something like that.
Audrey said, been binge watching your BBB videos, thinking about doing it in January. Want to thank you guys because of Joe. My hubby started keto last month.
Wow.
He loves it. Gianna and Chris from Ocala.
Wow. You just blessed Joe so much. Thank you so much.
Brianna said, I couldn't keep my Santa costume on today.
I wondered how that went.
My classroom was so hot. I was sweating. I wore it with the jacket most of the day.
Without the jacket. Well, I'm so proud of you for like wearing it though, because that really does add such a layer of fun for the kids.
Yep.
It does.
Joanna said, come to Jersey. It's in the 30s today. Damp, cold, and raw.
Wow.
Shauna said, hey, 180 people watching and only 63 likes. Patty said, dang, I'm late because I was busy making your taco pie.
Well, that is a great reason to be running late.
Oh, I did get a couple of emails from people like, I can't find the cranberry sauce recipe. It's not on the website. I need to put it on the website. I will attempt to get it up tomorrow because I bought cranberries today, so I need to take pictures anyway. But yeah, we weren't able to get it on the website when we made that vlog video because our website was under construction, but now I can get it up there. I just have to have the time to sit down and type it in and insert it into the website. But I will try to get it tomorrow.
He has to get the renovations done first, though. No cranberry sauce. No cranberry sauce.
Blaine said, speaking of gifts, Rachel, did your gift from me arrive?
Well, let's see.
You want to open that stuff up?
Got mail.
So, we did get that windsock, but is there something else?
So this one, it looks like, is from Catherine Vincent. I thought I had...
Rita and ABD say 74 degrees is too warm. Not when it's 95 degrees outside.
I was like, it's a refreshing treat for us.
Joanna said, don't forget to screenshot Rachel and Joe. You never know when this will happen again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my
gosh. So this is from Catherine Vincent. Catherine, thank you so much. It is the Ravenclaw bracelet.
That is really pretty.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to figure out how do I I think it might split.
Wild Zen said, who won the Keto Chow? We haven't picked the winner yet, but we do have the 2 winners from the Keto Chow for yesterday. That was from us, who were they? I know it wasn't Wild Zen, but you want to say it again?
Yes. So third place was Barely Begun.
Right, and that was for the ice cream bundle.
That was for the ice cream bundle. Leanne, Nebraska won the Chow Club box.
Yep.
And Sharon I heard from.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Sharon I heard from. I'm going to have you wrap that up and mail it out tomorrow.
I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. I'm going to wear this all the time because Ravenclaw.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. What's up next? Sorry, my thing won't stay on my hair. So sorry, my hair is like super flat.
Catherine said I sent an email the day after. I will resend it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes, please, because I did not get the email. Please resend it to me. Thank you very much, Catherine. And that was for what? What did Catherine win?
Catherine.
Oh, that is for the keto breath.
Oh, that's the keto breath.
So if you send me that, please, at joe@2crazyketos.com. I will send that off to Crystal tomorrow.
So this is from Laylee. Let's see. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, is that?
While you're doing it, Catherine, please do me a favor also in the chat. Verify that it was the keto brick that you won and not something else, because that's the only thing that I know I hadn't messaged.
Laylee Bug says, Dear Rachel and Joe, thank you for all you do and the inspiration you share. I saw this ornament and thought of you. The keychains were just an added silly bonus. Now you can represent your favorite flats or drumsticks. Oh my gosh.
Those are awesome.
How cute is this? So there is the drumsticks.
That would mine.
That would be yours. No, I'm flats. All the flats.
No.
You get drumsticks.
Hey.
Maybe sometimes I'll let you use my keys.
I have 9 wings left. You only have 2.
Are they mostly flats or are they drums? And look, I
always eat the drums first.
I flippin' love
awesome.
This, Laylee Bug. Thank you so much.
These are awesome.
Let me open up this beautiful ornament.
Honestly, I think I want to make this an ornament.
This is hilarious. Oh, no, it's definitely going to be a keychain for me, at least.
You got to talk up. People can't hear you.
Guess what? Chicken butt. Oh, my gosh. This is the greatest. Look at that. Guess what? Chicken butt. That is hilarious. Thank you so much, Laylee. I'm really excited. No kidding. I'm going to be using this.
Sherry said I was able to get 2 quarts of heavy whipping cream at BJ's curbside pickup, buying a brisket from Sam's that my brother is going to smoke tomorrow.
Smoke it like a brisket.
Faber Pixie said for a party today, potluck, I made DIY egg white wraps and put cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, and a few blueberries in them, roll them, and cut them into fourths.
Natalie Tanaka, who's been in our streams before, actually made ornaments for everybody.
It's not.
Is it not?
You got to put it back here.
Like that? Is that better?
Because this is not an autofocus camera.
Oh, wow. See, I don't know.
No,
this
is a professional camera.
Oh, is that?
You need
but
somebody.
We're not. This is the wrong camera for us.
Well, you need somebody on the other side to pull focus.
We're not professionals. All right, next up is Christy Mcmullen, who sent us this beautiful card. Is that good?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So it's got beautiful shells on it. It says, Joe and Rachel, hope you feel the warmth and wonder of this beautiful season. Merry Christmas. She's got gorgeous penmanship. Thank you for all you do. Christmas cards remind me that I need to work on my handwriting.
Do you want coffee?
Yes. That's such a silly question.
While you're doing that, Susan said, I had people try to take things from my cart. Really? I may be small but mighty. Stay in your lane.
Oh, that's good. Well, I mean, if you try to take it out of my cart, then yes, maybe we would have some words.
Juju said, Rachel, my mama always said to us, not everyone was raised like you in regards to people acting ugly in public.
Isn't it surprising? Isn't it surprising? One time, there was a little kid in Toys R Us that was having a fit. I mean, just having a fit. And Caleb, who was a little munchkin at the time, walked up to the kid and said, we don't act like that. And if you cry, you're going to get nothing. And I thought, oh, Lord, that's how I sound.
You took your top off.
Well, I'm my hat.
Joanna said, my daughter got a box of beef from her dad for Christmas.
God bless
Excuse
you.
me. Various cuts. Filet mignon, I know, is one. She left it at my house. I may just have to taste test it.
I think that's a good plan. So this is from April Dunn, AVD. Says, thank you for all you two do. You two have been such a blessing to so many of us. With love from New Mexico. And also it says, thanks to 2 Crazy Ketos, I now have a love of bacon and eggs instead of carbs.
That's
well,
so
thank
awesome.
you so much. All right.
I don't have scissors here.
That's
They're
okay.
on the floor somewhere.
I can manhandle it. All right. Oh, good. Fortunately, we have screwdrivers everywhere. You open that one. But be careful.
Renee said some people let their ugly show too much during the holidays.
Yes.
I figure if someone wants to expend so much energy to be negative, I just smile and tell them, I hope you have a nice day.
I like the SpongeBob SquarePants song. If you've ever heard that Christmas song where it says, "Don't be a jerk, it's Christmas." It's really funny.
I've never heard that.
Worth a listen. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Okay.
Christmas song.
Wait a second. One at a time.
Oh, I got. Okay, so you see the size of this, right? You can kind of get a guess as to what this is. Oh, thank you.
Another ornament for that tree.
Oh, thank you so much. And I'm glad that we helped you find a love for bacon and eggs. Thank you so much for that. Look at this. Oh, Miss April. Oh, nah. Oh,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Now we can throw out another mini mug.
It's a Harry Potter mug that says Mischief Managed. Don't you pour stuff into there. You have not cleaned that out yet.
I wasn't going to. I'm just taking it from me.
That's
you have
not.
plenty of lots of big mugs.
You know how we were just talking about how I wouldn't like take something out of somebody else's hands? I will fight you. I will fight you.
No, I'm taking that one. That one's my mug. Tomorrow
Good
morning.
lovin'. I'll get it. Thank you so much. This is awesome. And you will be seeing this on the Thursday night live stream and probably forever after.
Joanna said I need to try your mayo recipe. Is it on the webpage? Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Kelly said Dr. Barry is lovely, but with 1,000+ people on the live, chances are low to get a question answered. I'll watch and learn on the replay. I love this Two Crazy Ketos family.
We love you
very
too.
much.
Thank you so much.
Raykin Cook said, Joe and Rachel, my daughter and I plan to join you for BB and Keto Chow in January.
I'm so excited. Are you having just the bestest time with your daughter?
Andy said, making your broccoli salad tomorrow. Now, that is not our broccoli salad recipe. That is
Lynette.
courtesy of Lynette.
Did
we
you
just made a
release
video.
it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That was released today. But that was Lynette. The only thing we changed on that is Lynette put almonds in there, and I didn't put almonds in there for two reasons. Number one, I'm not a big fan of almonds in salad. Number two, I don't have any almonds in the house.
Well, both of those things contributed to that.
And then we used apple cider vinegar instead of distilled white vinegar. I think
you're really going to enjoy it. And if for nothing else, getting the ranch dressing, put that stuff on whatever you want to put it on, because it was amazeballs on its own. And
I put my ranch dressing recipes on the website. Yeah. Hers was slightly different, but she just says use a ranch dressing, and she told me what she did, but I already had a ranch dressing.
So ranch dressing is where it's at. And having the seasoning blend, like you can just keep the seasoning blend we do in the refrigerator ready to go when you need it.
You don't even have to keep it in the fridge. You can keep it in like a spice jar.
It's just nice to have it.
I just put it in there because I use freeze-dried spices, so I think they're fresher when I keep them in the fridge.
And you're going to not have to buy salad dressing anymore.
That's right. Lisa said having Buffalo Wild Wings seasoned with dill pickle, pork and good seasoning.
That is my fave. That is my fave. I think the dill pickle is where it's at.
Jennifer said, I'm doing it too, the beef, butter, bacon, and egg, and I think non-keto hubby is on board. He's not mad about meat.
Most people are very excited when you find out, because here's the thing too, you're going to do like we did, I'm sure, which is get a little creative and try some new things. So it's not just that you are blessing your health, but you're getting to taste a variety of delicious food, because you're like, hey, if this is all I'm eating, I want to eat something good.
Right.
So you're going to try new things and probably discover, like we did, a new cut of meat that maybe you didn't have a love for before. We didn't ever eat roasts.
Yeah.
Ever. Yeah. And we love them now.
Yep. Rhonda said, good evening, family. Late, but I'm here. Joe, check out the waffle cones that I posted the other day. You can still have them on BPE. Just take out the sweetener. They're less than a half a carb. Nice. Yeah, I saw that recipe, and I actually have everything you need to make waffle cones, because we'd come up with a recipe a couple of years ago when we were working on a keto chow recipe. And so I have the maker. I even have the things to roll it. I have everything you need to make them, because we had made waffle cones for a while, and then I had stopped making them because I was eating them like a cookie every day.
And then the Dash came out, remember?
Yeah. AVD said, I'm going to join the BB challenge in January.
I'm so glad.
Joanna said, when I was 8 months pregnant, I went to a costume party. It was October. The only thing I could be was a pumpkin.
Yeah.
I wore it for years. The kids in daycare where I worked loved it.
Oh my gosh. Can I just share? Am I the only person who wore her maternity pants for like ever after the baby? Like I was wearing my maternity jeans, dropping Caleb off to kindergarten. They were just cozy and like comfy. And I actually gained like way more weight after he was here.
Renee said, if you don't like what I'm wearing, look elsewhere.
Amen.
Dolores said, y'all looking good in a onesie. I so don't blame you one bit. I'm working to a onesie jumpsuit like the little people at school used to wear.
I love little people. I really wanted to get the nativity set, but it was like $60. What? How did it become $60 for a Fisher Price toy?
I don't know. Maria said, non-scale victory. When my mom passed in 2017, I got her diamond ring. It didn't fit my fat finger. I tried again this morning and it fits. Now I can keep her with me all the time.
Maria, that is awesome. What a beautiful thing. That is so good.
Do you want to go pick the winners for the Keto Chow?
Sure.
Let me go ahead and cast over to
Let me get my
the
book.
studio browser.
Getting my book. Let me see if where did I put it now? You saw me set it down.
I don't know.
Oh.
Use the back of your card. This is why you need a phone as a planner instead of a paper planner.
My paper planner is right there. I just happened to use this book instead.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right. So this is for the premium.
Premium. Yep. Second place first.
Okay. Anything goes. And the winner of the premium Keto Chow bundle, let's see how many. Wow, 419.
Ready?
The winner is Debbie Watson. Your giveaways are beyond awesome. Such a blessing to the keto community. Debbie Watson, I'm so tickled that she won.
And just a reminder, this is coming from Keto Chow.
Yes.
So Keto Chow,
we won't even have a chance to lick it.
They are so awesome, and we really appreciate them coming through with these giant giveaways.
They have a live stream tonight.
There's the next one. You missed it.
Oh, Custom Deluxe 84. You just won an elite bundle. Good luck, everyone. Last chance. And it was only one chance. Let me just write this down. Custom with a K. You know I love that.
Yep.
Deluxe 84. All right, that's
premium, put elite. There you go.
Yeah, that's elite.
Okay.
Wow. Congratulations.
Okay, so here's what you guys need to do. Send us an email at joe@twocrazyketos.com with all your shipping information. Make sure you put your email in there. If you already have an account with Keto Chow, put that email in there so that they can kind of put it on your thing and everything. You can track everything when they ship it out. Again, we really appreciate Keto Chow for sponsoring. We appreciate all of the sponsors for giving us stuff to give away. We're going to do this again next year.
Now, if you
are interested in Keto Chow, use the link down below, and that link will always get you 10% off your entire purchase, unless something is on sale for more than 10% off.
Right. Then we want you to get more off.
Yep. Juju said, can the cranberry sauce recipe vlog just be a pinned post on Facebook? Would be much faster than everyone until it gets on the website.
Yeah, grab it.
Yeah, if somebody can do that, if one of our moderators can grab that and pin it, that would be great. But I will try to get it up for you tomorrow. Paula said I couldn't find cranberries today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I found them. Check Whole Foods. So I got them at Whole Foods. Now, they were more money, but they were organic. But the bag was twice the size. So it was $6, but it was a double bag, basically.
So
and they were nice size cranberries. They weren't these little tiny ones. They were nice size ones, which that's going to make a really good cranberry sauce because you got more pulp inside instead of just like, the outside skin.
Honestly, I think that the cranberry sauce is one of those things that you want to buy the good stuff, the good ones, because it's like, this is the one time of year we make it, or 2 times now.
Right.
That's good.
Cat Claus said, will dry cranberries work for the recipe? I see them often where I live, and I'm down to ship. I'm down to ship it to people if they need it. I don't know if dried work. Maybe if you rehydrated them, but the problem is a lot of times the dried ones, they're putting stuff in them.
Right.
A lot of times they'll add sugar or they add something for preserving it. So,
but try a fancy pants grocer, either Whole Foods or or a boutique grocery store in your area. The best chance you got is if the grocery store plays instrumental, like classical music. then all of the weird things that you need to find, you'll find because they're so expensive. No one shops there until they find it. In fact, we were at that one, what is it? Fresh Market. They have really good classical music in there and bumped into Dan Marino. How cool is that?
Blaine said, I think that was the seller because that was what I sent. Did they
Oh.
not include my card message?
No, which one? Which one did I miss?
Which one is from you, Blaine?
Yeah. Tell me which one you got. Was it the bracelet? What was it?
Was there no person who didn't say who it was?
I read everything that it said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catherine said, I sent an email the day after. I will resend it. Yep, I read that already. Thank you very much. Jangle Brawler said, guess why? Chicken thigh.
Yeah, that's perfect, right? Guess what? Chicken bug. Guess why? Chicken thigh.
Shiana said, oh no, she said, I'll hear it all night.
Oh, sorry. Was it Smoke It Like a Brisket?
Defense Wiz says, the famous Macaulay Culkin Saturday Night Live.
Nice.
Maitreya said, I need a refill. Coffee.
I always think it's cute that you asked. As if there was any other answer, but yes, please.
Sheena's Ketovore Life. People actually try to take things out of your cart. That is crazy. Well, remember last year during the pandemic when you had that toilet paper shortage?
Oh,
yeah, I watched people take it. Like if you walked away from your cart, somebody would walk up and take it from your cart.
Oh, that's so mean.
But I remember you being like, don't leave our cart alone because we saw it.
Well,
we were in a couple of stores.
I remember even my mom's like that is the same way as me. There is nothing worth fighting over. They're just not. And I wanted a Cabbage Patch doll so badly in the 80s when the original Cabbage Patch came out. But mom was not going to punch somebody for it. So our neighbor went and was getting a Cabbage Patch doll and was tough enough to also get me one, which I appreciate.
Christina said, I just choked on my tuna. You took your top off. I'm terrible.
I know.
Mark said, shout out to Perfect Keto customer service. My Black Friday order still hadn't arrived. They didn't hesitate to fix the issue. Sent me another one since FedEx is a complete failure.
Becky's asking us which video is the cranberry sauce in. It has to be Thanksgiving.
It is
or the day before
Thanksgiving, probably. One of those two vlogs before Thanksgiving.
Thank you for checking, Becky.
Deb said, when my disabled son acted up in public, I would walk around and say, he gets that from his dad's side of the family, if anyone was staring.
Anytime our children misbehave in the slightest, it's, those are your kids. Those are your kids.
Right.
Every time.
I will never forget, Anthony was really little, and we'd gone to the store, and he picked something up, and I'm like, you can't have that. And he threw a temper tantrum in the middle of the store, sat down on the floor, I'm not moving, and started screaming. I just walked away. So I went around. Now, I'm not that bad of a dad. I went around to the end of the thing, and I walked around.
Where you could see him.
And I was peeking at him, but he didn't know where I was.
And he was probably
he sat there for about 5 minutes.
Can you imagine Anthony
and then realized, I better go find him. But I was not having that temper tantrum in a store.
This did not faze my dad.
Juju said, Rachel, friend of mine once asked my girls when they were little, 2, 4, and 6, if they needed to use the restroom. My kids lost it. LOL, we go potty or use the bathroom. He used our code phrase.
Oh my gosh. I still ask. We were out.
She asked me, do you have to go potty?
Yes.
I'm I'm 51 years old,
I know.
Right?
Well, we were at Universal, and it was last chance before you leave one land and you're going to the next land. And I said, do you guys need to go potty or do you need to use the restroom because we're adults? Because it just comes out. You can't unlearn that. You can't be, mom, and then the next day, you're 18 years old, so I never say potty anymore.
Right. Lisa said, trying to figure out how to chat and eat chicken wings at the same time. This is no easy feat.
That is not an easy thing to do. It's not even easy to do it face to face.
Joanna said, non-scale victory. I've been 100% on plan for 5 days straight now. Ketones at 0.8. I'm so happy. A big deal for me. Been struggling over a year for consistency.
Joanna, you did it. That is so stinking awesome. That's good.
Defense Wiz says, I want that mug. Not because Harry Potter, just because it's big.
You could take a bath in it.
I want that mug.
I love it.
Juju said, do you need to use the restroom? Is a code phrase my mama used for kids when they wanted to show out.
Oh, yes, because you're going to go to the restroom and get a spanking. Yes, we used to have that at church. You just kind of knew when you had a crying kid, you had the mom or dad would stand up and walk them out of the sanctuary, and you're like, you know what's happened. And the kids know what happened too. And one of my friends growing up, as they were taking her out one day, she said, y'all pray for me, because she knew. I mean, she was only a little bitty thing. My mom can attest to it. She was a little tiny, but she knew what was happening when we go to the restroom.
Fabric Pixie said, big mugs, trying to find a Mama Bear mug, 25 ounces. Daughter has one with a hairline crack, her favorite
Oh
mug.
my gracious.
Yeah, like I said it yesterday. Anthony wanted to buy Rachel for Christmas, like, new plates. And I'm like, first of all, son, you know our family, like, they'll be broken tomorrow.
Dollar Tree.
We go to the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Not only are they only $1 or now $1.25, but they're like super heavy duty, nice and thick, and they don't break as easy.
Yeah, they're really good.
I'm like, it's coming with 8 mugs. We're not going to use one of those mugs. You know your mother. You're better off getting us, if you wanted to buy plates, go buy just the plates, because that's all we're going to use anyway.
If I was ever going to get fancy pants plates, it'd be the real colorful ones that are Pioneer Woman. And every single time I wheel past it with my shopping cart, I say, Rachel, you could not be trusted with those plates. If you got them, you know you'd hurt them, and then you'd be so sad about it.
Caleb just can't wait for us to do the kitchen. He is so excited we're going to do the kitchen, because that means we won't have any dishes to wash.
Right. He's like, take your time. Make sure it's perfect.
All cooking will have to be done on a Blackstone or the barbecue, and it will be only paper plates and like plastic silverware for a couple of weeks. So he's excited about that one. Oh, yeah.
He's tickled.
We may not be able to make coffee, though. Brian said, please, you didn't hear that. Please consider 12 New Year's days of keto coffee. Show your 12 favorite keto coffees.
That's cute.
I need to develop some keto coffee skills.
What a neat idea, Brian. I love that.
Rick Wynn said, my mother never had to say anything. She just had to look that would stop you in your tracks if you were misbehaving.
Ooh,
Rachel had that look.
I do have that look. I think it's just you develop it in kids ministry. But my mom, and I learned from the best, yo. I don't know if Miss Sarah is still in this room, but my mother had a look that could burn a hole in the back of your head, like from where she was sitting. And she could be in an arena. She also had a whistle that you could hear houses away. It was like you would hear it, and me and my brother would be like, I got to go home. Like immediately.
Well, you have a noise too.
I do, but I can't whistle. So so I do my.
But you're noise. Yeah, it's like whoop, and the kids they'll. I'm surprised
know.
Caleb's not out here right now.
Yeah. If I whoop like that, he knows that I'm trying to get a hold of them.
Eileen said, my husband's uncle went to Santa Claus school in Albion, New York, worked in the Macy's parade, and was inducted into the International Santa Claus Hall of Fame charter member December 2015.
Did you check him the rest of the year? Because he may have actually been Santa.
Diane said, printed out the broccoli salad recipe this afternoon. Also signed up for the Keto Chili November box. Can't wait.
I saw Janice said she actually made the broccoli salad and it was good. So thanks for giving it a try.
There you go.
Janice.
Deb said, bag of cranberries, 3/4 a cup of water, 3/4 a cup of sweetener, and orange rind. Yes, that is it. It's about a teaspoon of orange rind.
You're a fast typer, Deb.
Very, very simple to do. All you got to do is put the cranberries into your pot with your water and your sweetener. And you're going to, I also sometimes will add a few drops of stevia or liquid sucralose. And then you're just going to basically let all the berries pop. It'll start thickening up. And then what we started doing is after it's all done, go take it and put it into your Vitamix or a blender if you have a really high speed.
A tough one.
And it'll like kind of puree it and you won't have the rind. Some people like that.
Yeah.
I always like the jellied cranberry sauce.
Yes, me too.
The longer it sits, the better it is. So it's great right away, warm. But if you put that in the refrigerator the next day, it's like a jelly.
It's like totally like
Rachel,
a jelly.
For a week, she was eating it on the Maria Emmerich protein-sparing bread. She's like, I'm eating jelly and butter on bread right now. Like, this is heaven.
I am not going to apologize for it. Because honestly, I think that it is such a good jelly that it's a peanut butter and jelly. It's peanut butter and jelly worthy.
Okay, Blue Dove, I want that, but please don't send it to us because then Rachel's going to take it. Can you send me where to get that? Because then it's mine.
There you go. That's true.
I have a Marauders Map coffee mug that is all black until you fill it with a hot liquid and then the map is revealed.
How cute.
I want that.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is awesome. Juju said, what's in the ranch blend? I have it. It's on it's on our website. So if you go ranch seasoning mix, that's what's in there. It's like some dill, parsley, garlic, onion. So it's just a mix of different ranch spices.
I almost drank out of this, but there's nothing in it.
Susan said, I love pot roast. It was always our Sunday dinner. Mom put it in a crock pot and it would be ready when we get home from church.
Wow.
Carolyn said, one of my dearest friends uses the term amazeballs. I love when Rachel says it and it reminds me of my friend.
Amazeballs. You are amazeballs.
Sherry said, making a Mississippi pot roast for Christmas Eve using pork and good ranch seasoning.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Deb said, don't feel bad, Rachel. A woman asked me once if I was due. I had to tell her 18 years ago.
Yes. Well, I remember saying, like, I'm going to get serious and stick to something because I need to lose the baby weight. And somebody said, how old is the baby? And I mean, he was in high school by that time. That's pretty bad.
Oh, Kathy said Safeway and Albertsons had Cranberries yesterday.
Oh, we used to have Albertsons and we don't have Albertsons anymore.
Lady Smith said check the freezer department for Cranberries.
That's a good idea.
Yep. So Becky put up there's the cranberry sauce video, and I'm
Becky,
sure Becky
you
will
are,
post that for us.
Talk about amazeballs.
Becky said, been trying to find that video for weeks.
Oh, thank you.
We put up so many videos, I lose track of which ones are which.
Oh, there you go. So Fabric Pixie says Cabbage Patch Doll. It was the #1 toy in 1984. It was a question today at the Christmas party.
Oh,
that
wow.
is interesting because, yeah. We've, every year there's something. I remember like not Tamagotchi, but what was it? It was something. Furbies. Remember that? Remember that year? There was like, people were really fighting over it. But I don't remember ever, maybe like, we feel bad about it, but I never remember a toy as popular as the Cabbage Patch Dolls and people fist fighting over it.
When the first Nintendo Wii came out, it was pretty bad.
Was that bad?
It was really bad. I remember that.
I remember we had a tough time finding Skylanders back when that was something our children wanted. But we never fought with anybody.
But if y'all know us, our kids had to have every single Skylander. We'd pool all the money. Like my mom, Rachel's mom, be like, what do you want? What should I get the kids for the Christmas? Give us money. And we're going to go get them every single Skylander that is available.
Yeah, it was like, okay, neighbors, don't get us that obligatory tin of $5 popcorn. Just give us a $5 bill and we're going to put it into Skylanders.
Susan said, LO, like the mom on Goldberg's. Do you need to make a boom boom?
Oh my gosh. I love that show so much. I love the Goldbergs. And that was like our lives. My dad was very much like the dad on that show. And my mom was absolutely Bev.
Debbie said, did you hear that FedEx and UPS are merging?
It will be fed up. I love it.
Rhonda still have received I think maybe have not received my keto crate. Yeah. And now Amazon is delaying delivery on the cranberries that were supposed to be here on Sunday.
No.
That stinks.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to have an amazing December 27th. Not helpful, but good nonetheless.
Defense With said, you earn your moderator paycheck this week, Shauna.
Yes, amen. Every week.
Maria said, back when the toy was Tickle Me Elmo, the store would put them in brown paper bags so no one knew what you had. People were getting mugged in the park. I remember that because that's when John Paul was little.
I forgot about Tickle Me Elmo.
I searched everywhere for that thing and I found it and I gave it to him for Christmas and I'm like, why did I buy this thing?
That was
the most annoying toy
for parents
ever.
And when the battery died, it went on by itself as like a last ditch effort to keep living. And it always sounded like some sort of possessed Chucky doll in your corner. It was like, and unprovoked. It was scary. I had to finally evict Elmo.
Chris Jones, Mama Chris is here.
Mama
Good evening to some of the favorite people in the whole world. Hey, K2K.
Love you, Miss Chris. I know she's busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest.
Joanna said, Joe, my daughter had one temper tantrum in public. It was ShopRite. I held her like a football as she screamed and I walked right out the door.
I mean, I'm not trying to parent anybody else's kids, but like it never pays to give in. Even if I have been holiday shopping when it was like, gosh, I really need to get this stuff. But if Caleb would start to act the fool in the store, we're leaving. We are not rewarding this. I have watched parents hand a doll or a toy to a temper tantrum kid, and all you're doing is investing in a future tantrum. That's right. It.
Chris said, I boldly announce I am going to the potty because otherwise weird people always ask, where are you going?
Potty. Like just in case.
Red Wine said, heck, I'll wear a Speedo and cowboy boots in the mall.
You are my kind of person.
Thank you very much, Paula. Put up the cranberry sauce
you.
recipe. I do want to say I'm so proud of myself because I still have a piece of my keto bread left.
And you've been working in this room all week.
It's been sustaining me during the week.
I love that.
Let's see. Hope everything
comes out okay. That is awesome. Mama Chris, right? Like she's the awesomest, right? Like, I mean, it's just, yes.
Rhonda said now that you've incorporated Keto Challenge and the BBB Challenge, I may be joining you.
Good to hear.
Annie said, my mom bought me a set of dishes when I graduated high school. I still have them. I'm 49.
Oh.
You are so much better than us.
You know what it is? You're like my mom. My mom is such a good caretaker of things.
Yep.
You do not want me watching your jar of spaghetti sauce. You just don't want it because not only am I going to drop the jar, but inexplicably, even if the jar doesn't drop, I'm going to have spaghetti sauce on me.
Unless I was cooking.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so funny story, even though we're late already. So funny story. So Rachel and I think we were...
It was my first time having parents over for dinner.
We were still dating.
Yes, of course.
We were still dating.
It was the first time that you were cooking
I
dinner
go over to
parents.
Rachel's house.
No, you were...
I was at your house.
Yeah.
And I was doing all the cooking. Whenever I would come visit her in Caleb, I would do the cooking because it's my love language. I love to cook. A lot of times Rachel will be like, I'll cook. I'm like, no, don't rob my blessing, right? Because I love to cook for her.
Except for tonight, because my chili was awesome.
It was really good tonight. So this is the first time I'm meeting her dad, right? It was the first time I'm meeting her dad.
And he's a scary guy. He's a scary guy.
So I decided to make some type of a pasta dish. I don't remember. I think it was like a chicken cacciatore.
Was it?
Yes. And so I never had an electric stove.
It was you even growing up?
No, we always had gas.
Huh.
I had always cooked on gas. In my house, I had gas. And my growing up, I never cooked on an electric stove. So I made this wonderful thing. I had everything poured into a Corningware dish. We'd use this. I took it out and I put it on top of the stovetop. And then about 5 minutes later, I go to pick it up and the entire bottom of the Corningware just falls apart.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce everywhere.
It weirdly got in between the glass and the oven door.
When we sold the house, it was still
there.
Right? Her dad and her mom are 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
The entire kitchen is covered in tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Right? That was, I will never forget.
Hello and
Every
welcome.
time you mention tomato sauce, I just
to
remember
this day,
that thing.
He forgave you.
The first time I ever cut Rachel's house, we were still dating. I put a rock through actually I did. And the guy who was working for me put a rock through her window. Like,
yeah.
Hey,
he was basically,
I make good in first impressions.
I know. Yeah. Cause he was like, hey, why don't I cut your grass for you? And I was like, oh, that's very attractive. I mean, this is appealing to a single mother for sure. That it's like, can I have one less chore, please? And yeah, knocked out my window, shattered it.
And it was only like 3 months old too.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Susan said, when I was a manager, I had an associate that was 2 seats down. I was trying to get his attention and gave him the mom look. The guy next to me said, I felt that.
Yeah, you feel it. You're so right.
Nancy said, my mom got so mad one time she called all our names, including the dog, before she got the right credit. So Rachel's mom does that, and now I've started doing that. I went to yell at the dog the other day, and I'm like, Anthony, oh my gosh, I'm becoming Rachel's mom.
Do you see me looking at you? You know I'm talking to you. That's what my mom finally says.
Joanna said, I acted up in public. Mom would grab the tender skin under the inside of our arm and pinch and twist. Sent you on your toes. Stop embarrassing me.
Wow.
My mom grabbed our ears.
Oh, really? Now, my mom never laid hands on us.
She would grab our ear.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to spank us. She said it would hurt to spank. Not us, her.
My mom never had to do much. I don't even think I ever got grounded in my life because her look was enough. No, it wasn't because I was great. It was because her look was enough to stop you in your tracks and turn around and get right.
Worst thing I ever did was my mom did spank me one time and I looked at her and I said, that didn't hurt.
What are you thinking?
Stupidity.
Yeah.
Shauna said, I ran off when I was 3 in San Francisco from my mom and her friends in a department store right into the elevator that shut soon after the loudspeaker. Will the mother of Shauna please come to? You are lost.
Oh my gracious. That is the scariest time of your life.
Okay, so yes, the bracelet was from Blaine.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, this is me. I really love this. Thank you so much, Blaine, for thinking of me. It's perfect.
Jennifer said, I'm only a mom of animals, but somehow was passed down the dad look and use it often at work. Sometimes not on purpose. I can't control my face.
I can't. You do not want me on your poker team because I cannot, like, I can't even win Uno because I'm sitting there going like, it's like, I have a wild card. You know it.
So Mary said, I made the broccoli salad just today. It's my favorite. I didn't think I would like it because I don't like raw broccoli. First time I had it, my granddaughter made it for me and I loved it.
Oh, you know what though? I think that it probably tasted even better because she made it. And that makes it taste better.
Becky said, when your mommy in love, adopted blood mom uses the mom look and you're 40.
Yes. Absolutely.
Shirley said, I remember a fist fight at McDonald's over teeny beady babies years ago. Needed ambulances to haul women out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That is insane.
Yeah, Faye said, Tickle Me Elmo was a hot toy. Everyone would fight over too. It was back in the 90s.
I do remember that Furby thing with that like creepily, I don't know. It's almost like you're making a baby a toy that's creepy. It's like, this is for a kid. Why are you handing him a Teddy Ruxpin? Because like, yeah, it looks kind of cute in the commercial, but when you get it in your house and it's like, that's scary.
Jerry said that his lollies just shipped out. Mary said, I bought my daughter a Cabbage Patch before they went nuts and people were fighting over them. I paid $30, which was huge in 1984, huge. But people were paying $500. Wow. Could have fed my kids for 6 months.
Seriously. But I do remember my mom talking about like, if that's how much we're going to have to pay, you are not getting a Cabbage Patch doll. I'm going to pay. Because remember, when there was a shortage, it started a craze of making dolls. And you would have like, it wasn't a Cabbage Patch Kid. Maybe it was a Rabbage Patch Kid, you know? And my mom said, you're basically like, you're getting a Rabbage Patch Kid if we have to spend more than $30 on this.
Linda said, would cranberries be good in the broccoli salad? Yeah, if you really like cranberries.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be lovely.
That's where dried cranberries would work really well.
Yeah.
You got some good, clean, dried cranberries.
I felt like Caleb paid a huge compliment to the recipe because he used to love the salad place. What was that?
Sweet Tomatoes.
Sweet Tomatoes.
Victim of COVID.
And I know, I mean, how could they come back from that, really? I don't understand how any buffet survived. But he said, this is like a Sweet Tomatoes thing. And I knew what he meant, that this is high praise.
Again, cannot take credit for that. Is completely Lynette. And we appreciate her for letting us put that video up.
Yes.
Carrie said, Steve from Serious Keto was doing stuff with lupin flour. I said he should try out cricket flour. I'm sure he thought I was crazy. Blaine said, do you remember the Teletubbies?
Oh, yes. We never let the kids watch those because I was afraid they would stop using actual words and be like boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. And we'd have like regressions in speech.
Juju said, my mom never got us anything, but I can tell you that I had a Cabbage Patch in 1984 and a Teddy Ruxpin the year it was drama.
Wow.
I didn't ask for much, but she came in a clutch when
she
needed.
knew when you needed it. Like, you don't understand. This is a status thing. I have to have a Cabbage Patch Kid. It's 1984, Mom.
You know, I'm excited about it.
I'm not going to be able to go back to school.
This is the first time, I would say, no kidding, in 8 to 10 years that I am excited to be giving our kids Christmas. Because first of all, they have no idea what's coming.
No.
Right? And Anthony wanted toys.
Yes. So just because we had gone through such a long season where all we got our children was a video game.
And a lot of times, because Caleb and Anthony are, like only 9 months apart, not even 9 months apart, really. We would a lot of times they got joint gifts.
Yeah.
So like it would be
a
like
PlayStation.
It was like
thing.
They wanted a PlayStation or they want to remember the Xbox 360 or the Xbox One. So we would get one
gift.
And then say, okay, this is for the two of you. And then they would each get games, but they kind of had to share them too.
Of course.
But everything was like video games. And so, like, when Anthony's like, I want Legos. I'm like,
yay, I get to go shop.
And he doesn't know what he's getting, right? So I'm looking forward to that this year.
Me too.
Brianna said, my mom told me that when I had a tantrum when I was little, she would give me notes on how to improve my tantrum. I'd get so mad I'd stop.
Wow. Like here's constructive criticism on like how to be more effective in the tantrum. That's awesome.
Shauna said, as a preschool teacher nanny, I detest those talking toys in any way, shape, or form. Now I got Alexa listening.
And she has yours start recommending a whole bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with the one question that you asked her, because ours is like, I'll be like, what time is it? Or what is the weather outside? And she's like, hey, I also have some like caramel recipes. Would you like that? Or, hey, I know some, stores in your area for buying hammers. And it's like, I never asked anything about hammers. Like, why are you even suggesting things? No, I don't want that.
Becky said, Rachel couldn't cook when they met me.
I also was terrible at laundry and still am, about putting the laundry away.
No, you're very good at laundry. You didn't like to do it when I met you.
No, it was awful.
One time she went away on a trip and she asked me, can you keep an eye on the house? So worst thing you can do is give somebody like me the key to your house. So we went in, me and the boys painted her whole house inside.
Did.
And I went into the garage and there had to be 30 loads of laundry in there.
Yeah.
We were gone for 3 days and we washed all of the laundry for her.
Crazy.
No wonder you got married to Mary.
I know.
Then I said, like, I don't want to do laundry anymore. I don't like laundry.
Yeah.
Becky said when Joe and Dad Warren, he almost crapped himself.
He was scary.
Lady Smith said, kindred spirits, I'm a huge klutz and a slob in the kitchen. Coffee grounds, splat.
Yay, I'm glad I'm not alone. Thank you for being there with me.
Joanna said at my sister's wedding afterwards, my daughter, who was 18 months old, had a tantrum in front of the church on the cement.
Of course.
Mom and I stood over her taking pictures after I asked if she was done.
Wow, that is awesome. But don't they always, like, it's that day. That it's almost like they just sense it, like, ooh, this would be a terrible time for me to have a tantrum right now. I think I will go ahead with that.
Okay. Mary said, a once famous comedian had a great line. He would call back the kids' names and they would say, what is your name, boy? And don't you lie to me because you live here and I'll
find out who you are. Oh my gosh, I remember that. That is awesome. I also saw somebody else said that when they were acting up, their mom and said, don't look at me in that tone of voice. What do I say if I don't like the tone that someone's doing? I talk about their eyes. Yeah. I was like, you need to bring your eyes down.
Yeah.
Because I know you're yelling on the inside of your head.
Yeah, Carrie said Rachel didn't have much electricity to get grounded.
That's right. You were so right about that.
Brianna said last week I was helping my dad babysit my nephew. He's 2. I was calling him to come back into the living room and whistled him like a dog. Whoops.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it works though. You have to have a whistle. You have to have a noise that kids can answer back to. I'm sorry.
Lisa said, if my mom was mad at us kids, you needed to duck because anything that was within reach was flying towards you.
And she had a good aim. Whoa.
Keto Annie said, did they announce the winner? Do you want to say, anybody join real quick, who the winners were?
The winners for the the premium was Debbie Watson and the elite is Custom Deluxe 84.
Defense Wiz said, we got yelled at in both English and Italian.
Wow.
Then she would scream, did you
hear
hear me? Yeah, Ma, we heard you in Italy.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Joanna said, Joe, I said that once to my mom. That didn't hurt. I thought she was going to explode. That was the one time I got hit with a belt. And I was smart enough, that after she hit me with the belt broke. It split in half. And I laughed.
I will say
I never got hit again because I never did anything.
I do remember grounding John Paul one time, and
oh my gosh,
he had a lapse in judgment, yo. So he got grounded from television one night, and so all
of our kids have different punishments because we were like, what impact? So John Paul was TV. Caleb was video games.
Yes.
And then Anthony was chores.
Yeah. He did not want to do chores. Well, I mean, for most of the time, John Paul was like the easiest child. And usually just if he sensed that you were disappointed in him, that was enough.
Yep.
But anyway, so we were about to go to.
Becca said the worst thing my mother could say was we disappointed
her. That's how John was. And so we're about to go to bed that night. He's grounded from watching TV. and he knocks on the door, and I thought he was going to say like, I'm sorry or something, or good night, make up. And he said, I just wanted to let you know that it was fine that I was grounded from watching TV
there was
tonight
nothing on TV.
because there was nothing good on TV. This is not my TV night. I could not believe what it's saying. And Joe actually was completely speechless because he's like, oh my gosh, like mom's about to explode right now.
There was one other time with the tomato soup.
Well, that was it. This was that day.
That's why he was grounded, because we had a rule that you had to eat what we gave you.
Right.
And sometimes you got your favorite.
Yes.
And sometimes it was somebody else's favorite. Like Anthony loved yellow squash, but hated Brussels sprouts. Caleb loved Brussels sprouts, but hated yellow squash. So one day we would have one day. So Rachel makes tomato soup and grilled cheese one day.
It was just...
John Paul came in.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Okay.
And then somehow he came back later on or said something about I told you I don't like mouthed off to her, and that was the punishment.
Well, what happened was I said, I do not want to hear about that again today.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's right.
So the next day he said, it's a new day. I'd just like to tell you, I did not like dinner. I'm like, you've lost your mind. So anyway, he says it's not his TV night, so it didn't matter the punishment. And so I said, well, what is your TV night, son? And so he tells me, okay, well, it's tomorrow. And I was like, okay, now you're grounded tomorwish, obviously.
Most of our punishments.
And he was like, oh, okay, good night.
Most of our punishments were lectures.
Oh, like you wish it would end.
Anthony actually one day said, can you just spank me? Because, because it was a 2-hour lecture.
Yeah.
Because Rachel would start, and then I would chime in, and then she would chime in on what I chimed in.
It was awful.
And a lot of times, if one of them did something wrong, we called the other two in to hear this lecture, because we knew it would apply one day. Caleb got spanked once.
Yeah.
And Rachel actually, the one time he got spanked, not only did he get spanked, he had to read in the Bible where it said it was okay to get spanked.
Well, no, I was showing him why he was getting spanked. Right. Because he was lying.
And he never did it again.
No.
Right? So yeah, they were always like, please just spank me. Please spank me. I don't want to listen to this for 3 hours.
Why can't I be like other kids?
Tim said my mom beat my ass twice for stealing, and there was a whole protocol that went along with it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I don't know how we got on this.
I know, sorry.
J-Dog said, how about the Melon Patch Kids? They weren't orphaned. They were abandoned. Back to school.
Oh, my God.
Okay, it is time to get off. Do you want to sing a song before we get off? I know you wanted to sing a song.
I did. I printed all these things. Okay, it's coming to Thursday Live.
But we've been on for an hour and 15 minutes already.
What? Let's see. Okay, but you have to sing with me. We're going to have a holly jolly Christmas.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
Yes,
they said it the other day.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
That was awesome.
Yay!
I love listening to you.
We hope you have a happy holly jolly Christmas.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for these 12 days of keto. We had so much fun. Congratulations to all the winners. And again,
and the wieners.
We always have giveaways. Our sponsors love to contact us, or we will ask them, hey, can
they
you
love
give us
you.
something to give away? So please support all of the sponsors who support Two Crazy Ketos. We will be back on Thursday.
Can't get rid of us.
At 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're not here, maybe you're traveling, everybody have safe travels, have wonderful holidays, and we will see everybody on Thursday and then again next week on Monday for Keto on the Couch.
We love you.
Have a good night, guys.